Josh, why don't you lead us off with Group C?
Well, we talked about the battle between depth and star power between that playoff in Ukraine and Wales, and that is a very similar conversation, I think, for second place in Group C. It's going to be difficult for anyone to take down Argentina, unbeaten in their last 24 matches internationally, of course, led by Lionel Messi, one of the all-time greats in what could be his final World Cup. But that second spot between Mexico and Poland could get very interesting.
What do you find interesting about that second spot? I know you're a big fan of Lewandowski, but what else intrigues you?
I mean, it's difficult to not be a fan of Lewandowski. He was robbed of a Ballon d'Or by COVID, I believe, because he had just an incredible season back in 2020. And Mexico is a very solid team. They have depth at every level, really, of their side. And of course, Memo Ochoa in goal has made some of the most memorable World Cup saves. And I think that could be one of the more interesting matchups of this group stage.
There's a lot of young players, too, being featured here, especially from Mexico. One is Alvarez, the number 6, who I think will potentially step up in that central defensive role, one of the more talented players in CONCACAF. Have to agree with Guillermo Ochoa, of course, in the net. But I still do believe, like we're kind of alluding to right now, Argentina and Poland. I personally think Argentina will top the group with Poland in second.
I agree with you. I really don't think that anyone in Group C and maybe even in this entire draw can take Argentina. They just have so much talent. That offense with Paulo Dybala, Angel Di Maria, and of course Lionel Messi looks pretty much unstoppable. But I think Poland, it's really their number 2 spot to lose. And a big part of that is because of Lewandowski, one of the best out-and-out strikers in the entire world. And if he has another great World Cup, continuing the sensational run of play that he's been on, I think Poland is the team that advances and leaves Mexico out of the knockout stage.
Of course, Poland also has Zelensky of Napoli and other players. And Saudi Arabia, it's a team that I think arguably could be the weakest team in this entire World Cup. Would you agree?
I don't know about the entire World Cup. I think they're a couple of solid players, but they're just in a difficult draw. They're facing teams all with some good star power, all with some guys that have played in the World Cup before, and I think it's just too tough of a draw for them in Group C. But I think that Lewandowski is going to have a great knockout stage and will lead Poland, great group stage and will lead Poland into the knockout rounds.